Libra, welcome to your reading. So my camera cut out, but I had already gone through and shuffled your cards. And the one thing that really struck me right away was what was at the bottom of the deck. We have the Queen of Swords here in the upright. The energy that I'm getting from this Queen of Swords is very go with the flow. Normally, that's not the feeling that I get from the Queen of Swords. Normally, it's about just stating your intentions and being very true to yourself because you don't allow anything untrue into your atmosphere. And it feels like to an extent that's you, but also at the same time, you're in this wait and see energy that I'm feeling it very strongly. Looking here at your current energy, it's not a complete surprise at all because your present energy is the Queen of Wands in reverse, and it's being influenced by the Scorpio card, Death and Rebirth. So Queen of Wands in reverse tells me that you're kind of taking this step back. You're not really making any movements, sudden movements, anything that's going to really kind of put you out of your comfort zone or maybe put the spotlight on you was one thing that I was getting. And it's because with this whole transformation that's happening within your mentally, physically, whatever's happening right now to you, you're being very patient. You're allowing things to develop and move at a pace that is necessary without trying to force it. The universe wants you to focus on the Six of Wands here. So this is all about victory. There has been something in your past that took a lot to overcome. There was something here where it took definitely some strength, some change in thought patterns, change in behaviors, but it led to you being happier. Whatever this victory was or whatever this victory is, it's sitting here waiting for you to really embrace it. You feel free. And I think that's why you're so patient right now, go with the flow, is because you don't feel restricted. I'm getting very free from that card. Looking here in the past, we do have the Fool card. So this feels connected to the transformation. This also feels very recent, where you're starting to let go of any expectations that you have on how things are supposed to develop. You're kind of allowing things to develop at their own pace, in their own way, which actually is what makes people happy. When you start putting all these, well, it has to go this way and then it doesn't, that's when people start to become really unhappy. It's because things didn't work out the way they wanted, even though the result was what they wanted. So, you're definitely in this energy of, I'm going to trust that things are going to work out for me the way they're supposed to. Your Strength card here is the Sun, and this is it. You're choosing happiness. By going with the flow, you're allowing yourself to take in all the joy, all the goodness around you. What that's actually leading to you here in the near future is a brand new beginning when it comes to something that you feel very passionate about. This could be a person, this could be a relationship, this could be a hobby even, but this is something where you overcame some heartbreak in this area, whatever this area was. There was some sort of major disappointment, could have been a third party situation if it was a relationship, but it doesn't have to be. What really came through is that something here really disappointed and broke your heart. And now you're getting this opportunity to start over, to try again. And that's coming up in your near future. And with the Six of Swords, I don't see you moving away from this energy. I don't see you changing. I see you holding on to this because I'm getting a lot of balance from you, which is what you're always trying to do anyway. But it's also about stability. This King of Swords right here is somebody who is very stable, very supportive, very loving, somebody who really can go the distance as far as a partner goes, but this actually feels like you, this King of Pentacles. This feels like you're working on that energy for yourself, and by starting over, no expectations, going with the flow, you're kind of coming into your own and you're allowing that to develop at its own pace. And Queen of Pentacles here, this is showing up as a hope. What you're hoping for is to meet somebody at the same level. King and Queen here of Pentacles are very similar energy. They sit at the same vibration. So you're both going to be, what you're hoping for is that whoever it is that you meet, you're both going to be on a high vibration, that you're going to want the same things, be on the same page. What I really love, and these two cards came out together, just like the near future, your potential outcome, these cards came out together. So we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. So what this tells me is that you've made a choice. You're choosing happiness. You're choosing love, support, commitment, whatever it is that you're looking for. Those are the choices that you're making. It's almost like you've surrendered to the path that you need to be on in order to get the outcome that you wanted. And that is you choosing happiness. So let's start clarifying. Tell me about the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is it. This is what you're releasing. This is what you're not allowing anymore in your life. You are transforming because you're moving away from this devil energy. This devil energy is very restrictive. This is, think of it as like an addictive personality. So you always went back to the same type of person or the same type of behavior, or maybe it was the same person over and over again. And it was just one of those things where you realized like that has to stop at some point, because at some point you decided you were done being manipulated. And that's really what kind of sparked this whole transformation that you're going through. You could be dealing with a Gemini. I'm not seeing Gemini out here, but in the Gemini reading, it was kind of along the same lines. And I don't usually blend readings, but in the Gemini reading, I kept getting Libra, and now I'm getting very similar energy between the two of you. 6 of Wands for Libra. The Tower. Yeah, this is all about something that you overcame in the past. This felt like a sudden upheaval in your life, and this is definitely something to be proud of because you've overcome those obstacles. Whatever this change was, however uncomfortable it felt at the time, you've overcome it. This is something to be proud of. You have made so much progress. Tell me about this Fool. I got the 6 of Swords again in reverse. You've let go of expectations. You're really not purposely putting yourself on a specific path. You're not purposely trying to make things happen here. Tell me about the Sun. 3 of Wands. Patience. It's all about patience. Your cards are so consistent. Tell me about the 3 of Swords and the Ace of Wands for Libra. Temperance in reverse. So interesting. Yeah, this is all about the timing. You're not forcing it. It's one of those things where you are still kind of going with the flow on things. And while the time might not be right now for a new beginning when it comes to this love or this hobby, like whatever this is, this Ace of Wands, whatever you felt very passionate about that you suffered a heartache from in the past, there is still some sort of time delay happening here, but it doesn't feel like it's going to happen for very long. It does feel like this is something that is building. Tell me about the 6 of Swords. So we have the Moon here. So the 6 of Swords in reverse, you've been getting a lot of clarity. A lot of secrets have been coming to light. But it's kind of, you're just accepting things now. You're not really trying to fight it or force yourself on a different path. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. 5 of Swords in reverse. This is, you're ready to just put down the swords. You're ready to just be happy. You're not looking for a fight. You're not looking to have to constantly defend your position every day. You're looking for peace and tranquility. Queen of Pentacles, we have the Wheel in the upright. So this is what you're trying to attract. You're trying to attract a change in fortune, but also at the same time, this person who is going to match your vibration. So you're in this process of healing, and this is the go with the flow energy. You know that timing is always an issue. Things happen exactly when they're supposed to. So it's not something that you can force, but you're really hoping that things turn in your favor. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles. I'm getting the Emperor. I'm telling you, Gemini had some very similar energy coming off of the reading. But what I'm getting with you is that you're just reestablishing yourself. You're not putting any effort and energy into the things that no longer work for you. You're really just focused on the day in front of you, the week in front of you, the decisions that have to be made in front of you. You've spent a lot of time at one point focused on your past, and it's almost like you're letting all that go, and now you're focused on the present and hopeful about the future. Is probably the best way to put it. And with this Emperor energy here, with the Ten of Pentacles, you have some really strong opinions on what it means to be happy, and you have a really high expectation of what that means, but that's not a bad thing. That's actually a really good thing. Because you want somebody that is going to go the distance with you, that is actually going to want some sort of commitment with you. That's your potential outcome. So Libra, I hope this resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.